But what about socialization? Your homeschool child is going to be weird. They're going to be socially awkward. That is probably one of the biggest things I hear when it comes to people criticizing homeschooling, and it's also one of the most false. And I'm going to tell you why. First and foremost, school is not the only way that kids meet each other. School is not the only way that kids hang out with one another. These kids still live in the same neighborhoods as the other kids. They can still go do other activities, same activities as the other kids. Not only that, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the kids can actually still play sports within their school district because they're in that district. That's just something that you have to reach out and ask about. There's also extracurriculars. There is still, I don't know, gymnastics and boxing and karate and robotics clubs and all these different clubs that are outside of school that your children can still participate in. They're still the park. They're still outside. If kids still go outside, I don't know. My kids go outside. I don't know if y'all's kids is outside. My kids still go outside. Your children can still be socialized. And my opinion, I found that, like, say for example, getting together with other homeschool co-ops and other homeschool groups, a lot of times your kids are able to find other kids that they actually have more in common with than you just shoving them in a classroom with a whole bunch of different personalities and trying to make them be friends. No, actually, your kids can still get outside. Your kids can still go play. You can still put them in different activities. There are still so many things that they're able to do that they are still able to be socialized. Nobody is keeping their kids in the house 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day and not allowing them to go outside and touch grass. That's just not happening. And if it is, that family's weird. But don't make that about all of us. Even as adults, we work with people and we're around people of different ages, different backgrounds, different groups. When you are homeschooling and you are taking your children different places and they are able to meet people in the groups at the library, or if they're doing their sports, or if they're doing, I don't know, for example, I want to start putting my sons in like the wood shop, the wood clubs that they have at Home Depot and Lowe's. They can meet other kids there who are interested in the same things. There are, like I said, robotics clubs. There are science centers. There are so many different places that your children can go where they are still able to be socialized. Like this whole homeschool kids are weird thing, it is not 1990 anymore. It's 2026. Okay, that is not something you have to be concerned about. As long as you make sure that you are able to put your children in certain spaces and in different spaces where they're able to still be around other children, they will be fine. Your children just need opportunities to build healthy relationships. That is it, and it does not always have to be done in a traditional school setting. If you have more questions about socialization, I am answering a whole bunch of them in my homeschool handbook. If you are interested, you can drop a comment down below or you can shoot me a DM. But yeah, that's not something you need to worry about. Your children can absolutely be socialized unless you're keeping them locked in the basement, which I highly doubt you're doing that. You're fine, I promise.